I'm so excited about this. This EP comes out September 6th, and I just love that you're putting out new music, even though, because you're busy, you're on tour.
Yeah, I'm on tour. This came out of nowhere. Like, I wanted to, like, take a break for a year, and then my brain was like, nope, we're gonna put out
Yeah,
so,
you gotta do what your brain says, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
How do you find time to record?
I actually called my producer, John Levine, out, and we basically just, like, made a little makeshift studio on the tour bus, and, like, started, like, flushing out. Is it flushing or fleshing? I never knew. I always mumble that word because I don't know if it's flushing or fleshing out.
I would say fleshing, I think.
Fleshing out.
Fleshing it out,
songs.
Yeah. Or, yeah, we could flush it out, too.
Flush it out. But that sounds
Both things
weird.
can be done.
It's fleshing.
I think it's fleshing, yeah. But
fleshing.
But fleshing is a word. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But the song, your new song, Rooting for You.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
What's the idea behind that song, Rooting for You? It's like...
It's kind of like, I feel like it's a similar situation that we all kind of go through where we are having like a friendship with someone or maybe a relationship or whatever, and you think it's going great, and then it takes a turn, and you're kind of like, it's almost like watching a movie and like seeing the protagonist like go the wrong way, and you're like, dude, no. I was rooting for you. Like, why'd you gotta go and do that?
Yeah, like, no, come on, man. Yeah, exactly. I loved you.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me.
And you tried to get Tyra, was it? Tyra Banks?
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys have seen, there's like a clip in America's Next Top Model where she's yelling at this model who I guess like wasn't passionate about what she was doing. I don't really know the context, but she just goes, Tyra goes to her, she's like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? And I wanted to put that in. Well. Impression, number 1. But yeah, I tried to like get that in the beginning of the song, but her like they didn't answer my email, so I couldn't add it in. I couldn't add the sample in.
Tyra, we were rooting for you. Wait, what are you doing?
If you see that, we're still rooting for you. I can get it on the EP version.
You're on tour with Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Who's a buddy. Yeah, we love him.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He is.
He tweeted out something. He said that he's been a fan of yours since 2013. And
yeah.
It's like an old tweet that he said, who is this girl? She's dope. Does anyone know if she's got Twitter?
She's got.
Yes, yeah. Well, do you remember this at all?
I do, yeah. I remember when it happened, too, because I wasn't, like, doing music at the time at all, so, like, my Twitter had, like, 50 followers or whatever, and I started getting all these crazy mentions, because he was big on Vine at the time. And I was like, what's happening on my Twitter? Like, what's going on? And then I realized he tweeted me, and I was like, hey, that's like the Vine singer guy. Like, that's so cool. And then I think I followed him then, and then he might have followed me, and then we kind of kept in touch throughout all the years, because we're from, like, pretty much the same place in Canada, almost, like 40 minutes away from each other.
It's so fun. Isn't
yeah.
that amazing? It starts like there, and now you're
And now we're touring together. It's so weird.
That's great.
So
and then you're doing your own tour.
I am. I'm doing my own tour. October 21st is the first date.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, you told me about this fun thing that you do with your girlfriend when you're on tour. It's just a fun joke. But can you explain the joke to me? Because I have a straw.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah.
Here's your straw. It's a metal straw.
It's a metal straw.
Don't use plastic straws.
Yeah. Save the turtles, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So what is the bit?
Thank you.
What is your bit?
Okay. So do you want to take your mug?
Sure.
So okay, this is really dumb. I don't even know where this stemmed from. I think I was talking to my best friend and her brother mentioned how he mentioned his frustration with like big men and like using little tiny straws and how it was funny. And then from there we just started thinking of how funny it would be like if someone's saying something super serious and then like they go to take a sip of the straw but they can't find the straw and then they instantly like become like not cool.
All right, give me,
just do this.
All right, let's do. I won't make you laugh. Let's be very serious and you do it and then.
I'll do it and then you do one.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my gosh, now I'm nervous.
No, it's right down.
I'm so glad that our bit made it to TV. By the way, I just have to say.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so. Let me think. Okay, listen, dude. Man to man.
Yeah.
You mess with my family, you mess with me. And don't make me have to tell you again. Don't make me have to tell you again.
I don't think I can top that. All right. I want to talk about Juanes tonight. You're performing. How did you guys hook up?
I actually have a tour manager. My tour manager is used to manage him. And they've been like lifelong friends. And so Juanes had a song that he said would be really perfect for me. So, you know, my tour manager was like, the the middleman and kind of made that happen.
Have you ever sung in Spanish before?
Never in my life. It was like so terrifying. And it was so cool because they let me write something in English and then Juanes and his producer translated it to Spanish. So like I got to like write a little Spanish part. Well, I didn't write the Spanish part, but you know, like and now I'm singing
You were,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
It'll be the
and
first
you got to
time.
perform it tonight.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Yeah.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.